E-commerce, as we know it, is dying. And if you don't want to be left in the graveyard of e-commerce, then you have to watch this video, because I'm going to tell you exactly why it is dying and what you can do now to make sure that you're a part of the future of e-commerce and you're not going to be left behind. Now, a little bit about me. I set my online business up in 2016 when I was in secondary school. I'm now 27. I've been in the online business game for over 10 years. I have failed numerous times. I've not adapted and been left holding a bag. All of this has happened to me, and I know firsthand how important it is to stay on top of the future. And that's why I have to record content like this to help as many entrepreneurs as possible make sure that they don't make mistakes that I've made in the past. But anyway, let's get into the topic of this video. E-commerce's humongous change, because e-commerce is not going anywhere, but the way e-commerce is completed, the way that it is delivered is changing. And if you're an entrepreneur and you don't know what I'm going to say next and the reason it's changing, then I'm very concerned for you. But of course, it's artificial intelligence. So here's a little bit of context as to why e-commerce is about to get crushed. So product research. AI agents are going to crawl, and already are crawling, TikTok, Amazon, AliExpress, and finding trends on what products to create. They can do this so much better than any human can in such a quicker amount of time. The next point, product descriptions. GPTs can be trained already on products if you give it the right data, and it can write the descriptions for these products within seconds. Number 3, the creatives, the UGC, what's going to market your brand and get it out there. There are AI avatar models that you can be using, so you don't have to spend thousands on a modeling shoot. On top of that, you can go and create all sorts of lifestyle content using AI video technology already, and it's only going to get more advanced. So if you're trying to do all of this manually, your competitors are being able to test so much more than you in such a quicker time because they're leveraging AI. Even if the quality isn't quite as good, which it will be better in a year's time, 2 years' time, even if it's not quite as good now, they're still being able to test more than you. And that is how you win the game. The next one, supplier outreach. Okay, you're putting a lot of time into trying to make a deal with a Chinese supplier or find a Chinese supplier. An AI agent can already do that. You're wasting your time, and your competitors are going to be doing this as well. And finally, things like ad management. Agents can run ads. Agents will become better than any paid ads person that sits here today. Even the gurus that charge millions of dollars a year to teach people about their amazing ad strategies, agents can already do the majority of what they can. And if you're learning from one of these guys, give that information to an agent and it will go and do it for you. The point here is that all of the functions of e-commerce are already being completely dominated by AI. And this technology is only getting smarter. And before AI even come around, e-commerce is a super busy space. There's tons of individuals that do e-com now from around the world. It's such a highly competitive field. But there's one thing that makes the e-commerce entrepreneurs of today successful, that is the one thing that they're doing that the ones that aren't successful aren't doing. And that is literally what is going to prepare you also for the future that is to come. The answer to this, it's brand. Now, let me break down what I mean by brand. So if you look at some of the most successful businesses today that started out with e-commerce stores. I'm from the UK, so Gymshark, Represent, brands like this. They started out as e-commerce stores, clothing. They tried a few things and they built a brand, right? You didn't see the entrepreneurs like Ben Francis and George Heaton starting to try and launch 30 or 40 different stores and create all of these different brands. They dialed in on one. They were focused and they built something that essentially sold itself. They built a brand that a lot of people related to. They put a lot of focus in producing quality within that brand and building that single brand. They didn't start doing the scattergun approach and try and launch 50 stores at once. That approach is how you're not going to make it in e-commerce moving forward, because agents can go and create 100 stores and find the new trends and try and jump on them and do all of this. You're going to be losing as a human trying to compete with the agents. The one thing that you can do is build a brand, even if that means that you're using agents as your back end to make sure that the delivery of your brand, the growth of your brand is much quicker, more efficient, higher quality. You can do that, but people that are buying, customers, they're still going to trust the brand. And I always come back to this example, right? When I bought this watch, for example, I didn't think, oh, I wonder how Cartier made this watch. I want to know every detail behind where they got the material from, where they produced it. No, I saw the final product. I bought into the brand of Cartier and I bought the watch. I didn't do too much more thinking. And it's the same now. It's the same that's going to be in the future. Even if you're using agents to deliver the majority of activity within your e-commerce store, no one's going to go, oh, they used agents to deliver that. If you give them a product that they're satisfied with, they feel the value from, it adds to their life. So moving forward, I really encourage you in e-commerce to adapt to these agent tools. All the examples that I mentioned earlier, there are already people that are building these tools and these workflows that you can go and pick up and start using. And when you start using them, when you start to trust that machine over yourself, you're really going to feel the impact in your business and you're going to keep going and keep going. The second thing is how you deploy these tools, and that is into a brand, a singular brand that you put all of your focus into. And that brand is going to do something else as well. And this is the last very important point of this video. It's going to gather data. Data is what makes AI valuable. So if you are, let's say, in the beauty niche and you're gathering loads of data on purchasing decisions, as one example, around that niche, that's very, very valuable information, especially to anyone that's trying to build the ultimate AI beauty-based tools, right? So you're building another value to your business in the data that you're collecting by focusing and putting the effort into that one specific brand in that specific niche. Or the other thing that you can do, and look, I'm only going to say this from my experience, is away from this, if you're looking at maybe e-commerce being too competitive for you, the future being a little bit unclear, you want to try something new, then do what I do, right? I launch and grow crypto projects. That's what I've done for the last 3 to 4 years now. I've started out as a crypto growth hacker in the space. I've wrote best-selling Amazon books on crypto growth. I'm a member of the Forbes Business Council. I've had dozens of projects launch and grow in crypto. And where the market is in crypto now, how much optimism there is in crypto, how much building is going on, how all the institutions are coming in, how reputable this industry is becoming. To me, that is the online business model right now. It's getting in and it's building and launching and growing a project in crypto. And I wanted to say this because if you're watching this content, you're going to see my other content on my channel and see that it is all about launching and growing in crypto. It's all about another online business model that has much less competition than e-commerce and is in a rapidly evolving and growing industry. So if that is of any interest to you, it might not be, and that's absolutely fine. I'm going to drop a link in the description of this video, a free blueprint taking you through how to launch, grow, and scale a crypto project. So whether you're looking at other online business opportunities, whether you're dialing in on e-commerce and just adapting to the future by adapting to these tools and building that singular niche brand and data, I wish you the best of luck. I'm going to be producing content like this on my channel moving forward. It's not just going to be about the online business model of launching and growing crypto projects. It's also going to be about how AI is going to be affecting how to future-proof yourself in this new generation. So make sure you drop me a subscribe if that's interesting to you, and I'll see you on the next video.